Greetings, greetings. All right, fam. Of course, you all know what time it is, baby. It's Wind Down Wednesday, therapy with a sip grown folk conversation. And y'all know who this is, baby. I'm the host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Yeah, on the People's Podcast. You all already know, baby, this is FUBU. This is for us, by us, and we get it on real strong up in here. Of course, it's according to some people, it's what uh, Christmas, Christmas Eve. I don't celebrate Christmas, you all. No, I don't. I know what it's all about. We're gonna get into something real deep tonight because this is the People's Podcast. This is where the grown folk come in, and we have grown folk conversation. This is where you put your feelings up and get real, true information so that you will be what? Well informed. The more informed we are, the better choices and decisions we will make. Are y'all with me? If y'all up in here tonight, baby, and y'all ready to get it on real strong, put a one on the timeline so we can all get on the same page. I think I beat every last one of y'all putting a one out there. But put a one on the timeline so that we can do what? We can all get on the same page. One. Oh, yeah. Tonight is a very special night. Shout out to my nephew. My nephew' birthday, solar return day is today. Shout out to Major Clay. That's Springfield, Chicago, Illinois. Shout out to you, Mage. That's what's up, boy. All right. If anyone else have a birthday, put it on the timeline so we can shout you out. But we're going to have a real nice, powerful conversation tonight. And listen, it's centered around, can you see, do you care about what's going on? The late, great Marvin Gaye. What's going on? What's going on? Do you care? Can you see? Do you understand? All right, one of my sons is in the house. This is Melchizedek. Lewi Nakumya. Even Komia. What's going on? I see y'all. I see y'all. Oh, we listen, we finna get ready to get it on. I see y'all putting it out there. I see Beaded Vibrations in the house. That's my little cousin as well. And I'm wearing her paraphernalia. Listen, she got me draped, my beads around my neck, on my wrists. She got me beaded up, beaded vibrations. Please put your information on the timeline if you have a business. Put it on timeline so that we can shout you out and put you out there. So listen, we are doing tremendously, you all. We are getting over thousands of hits on what it is that we're doing. We're going viral. And it's because of you. It's because you all have taken time out to come and hang out. My other son in the house, that's Yeremia, Yahushua, Ibn Komir. I see the master teacher in the house. Oh, we gonna make it do what it do. Oh, there she is, DW, y'all. That's DW. That's 217 in the house. That's my home girl. What's going on, Dorothy? You in the house, girl? All right. We gonna make it do what it do tonight. We gonna make it do what it do. Listen, I know y'all ain't got number times on your hand. You ain't got number time on your hands tonight, and we can have that kind of conversation that we need to have. Can you see? Do you care about what's going on? When you see, do you care though? Because we can look at things and we be like, man, I don't care, man. Hey, it is what it is, right? But listen, y'all, we need to pay attention. And when we pay attention, you all, we can come up with solutions. And just a few minutes, I'm going to uh, introduce you all to this sweet wine. Shout out to the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shape shifter, the code breaker, baby. Listen, he come up in here with a care package today. He got the wine, he got the 17th at 8. We gonna lay back and we gonna have this conversation, baby. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Hey, listen, if you want to stick and stay, that's cool. If you want to run in and see what's going on and move out, that's cool too. But listen, beat it right. Vibrations, baby. That's what's up. Bow. That's what's going on. Look at y'all. See on the timeline. Y'all better get y'all goods. Look at that. Crystals, beads, everything. Y'all better get y'all in. Hold on, let me put her out there. Let me put her up there so y'all can see her. Here she is. Right there. Beaded vibrations. Y'all can hit her up and she'll take care of you. The priestess is in the house. What's going on? Priestess Lavelle in the house. That's the ATL, baby. We got the ATL. We got South Kakalaki. We got Illinois. We listen. It's going down. And then we got by way of the Chi-Town. We got the Chi-Town in the house. Oh, it's happening. It's going down. All right. So listen, real quick. Here's what I'm getting ready to do. I'm getting ready to pour up this wine so we can go ahead and get into this conversation. I know you all probably moving around and you got a lot to do, so I'm not going to hold you. I want to get into this conversation and see what you all have to say because I'm always interested in what you all have to say on the timeline because I'm telling you all, we have second to none timeline. Our timeline, listen, shh, man, please. Our timeline be on it, be on and popping, right? Hanging out with your host with the most, where in Wind Down Wednesday, therapy with a sip, grown folk conversation. What? It's the People's Podcast, baby. Shout out to all of you all. You all can see the shout outs, read them, and you can see what the shouts out are. Okay. And of FYI, tonight's podcast, the People's Podcast, is being brought to you by none other than the Prince of Peace, Queen Octavia, the Master Teacher, the Quantum Shifter, the Shape Shifter, the Code Breaker, Tracy and Anthony Love. Also, out of 217, Dorothy Wilson, and also none other than T Swin, Men Can Always Be Wrong podcast. And if you all haven't had an opportunity to pick up his read, listen, he has an amazing book out called Love Is for Suckers. All right. So y'all might want to pick that up. If he come in the room tonight, he'll probably leave his information so that you guys can pick that up. I'll be releasing my book sometime. Who knows when? I do. So I have an amazing book that's going to be coming out called When You Get Struck. And I guarantee you all it's going to be a bestseller. So you all hold on. So now let me go ahead and introduce you all to this wine. And this amazing wine. Shout out again to the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shape shifter, the code breaker. All right. Look at this. It's called Mesa Corona. It's a Pinot Grigio. Ooh, look at that, y'all. Oh man, look at that. Hey y'all, it's 12.5. And I already know my queen gonna say, hey man, don't do but one bale of that. She said, you get out of order, dude, when you do that wine. You all right when you hit your 1738, but when you do that wine, you is off the chain. Isn't that something, fam? But listen, we're gonna pour this up. I'm gonna pour up this bale. I'm only gonna do a bail tonight because I don't want to fussing at me. My queen be fussing at me. You do too. Here we go, y'all. Let me pull up this bail. Ooh, y'all hear that? I know y'all hear that sound, don't you? Ooh, looky, looky, looky. All right. To my church crowd, I know my church people, they out there, they be out there peeping because they can't come in. They don't want their pastor to see them. But they out there. So just think about we doing circlement. We doing remembrance tonight, right? All right. And at the same time, y'all, look what Master Teacher, gratitude, Queen Tracy Love, for your donation. Gratitude. Look what Master Teacher did, y'all. Master Teacher is trying to take me on over, right? Let me bust this seal on this, and we're gonna pour that up too. Ooh, did y'all hear it? It pop. Watch this here. Watch. Look at that. I busted seal on it. I'm old school, y'all. Yeah, I'm highly educated, but I'm a thug too. I thug out on you. Okay, so let me put a little bail in it too, y'all. Watch this. Ooh, look at that. That's that yak yak. That's that yak yak. All right. Yeah, it's wind down Wednesday, baby. Therapy with the sip. This grown folk conversation. As I always say, if you ain't grown, get your ass out the room. All right. So we already have it designated that it is not for children. So they can't cite us for drinking. Okay. All right. So now, if you are sipping and drinking, please do it responsibly. Okay. All right. For you, for me, and for us, those of you that know what the topic is, please put it on the time. Okay. Can you see? Do you care about what's going on? Can you see? Do you care about what's going on? Okay. All right. So let's toast. I'm going to give my famous toast. Okay. This is not we are not coming into a new year, fam. Let's be clear on it. January is not the new year. However, we admonish those that are in ignorance because you have to be ignorant to think that something can start new when everything is dead or dying. And we use dead for lack of a better term. We know that it's transition, right? Okay. So we know that the new year comes in where? Early March, late April, early March, right? We get into the new year. Okay. So we're in the solstice. Okay. This is where we're at. We're in where times are developing themselves once again to be prominent. Okay. We're in a time where the sun is going to begin to stay out longer. It is met its shortest period of time. Now it's going to begin to stay out longer. Okay. Y'all with me? All right. So if any of you understand what I just mentioned, put a two on the timeline. Let's get on the same page. All right. My computer's moving a little slow tonight. I don't know about you guys, but mine's is moving a little slow tonight. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's do this. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to toast up? Here we go. Thank you for that, Prince of Peace. Thank you. Topic tonight. Thank you. May you all live forever and shall I never die. Mm. Ooh, we fam, that is off the chain. It is off the chain. All right. So now to my sippers. Look at this. Let me get sophisticated, y'all. I got to do this sophisticated way, like this. I wish I had my cigar, but I got to do it like this, right? For the sippers, 1738, y'all. We're gonna take one back for all of those that have gone on before us. Peace, love, light be upon them. Mm. Boy, I know I'm gonna be in trouble tonight. Boy, I know my queen gonna be singing. You, what are you doing? You're just off the chain. You're just misbehaving. They love it though. Hey, they love it though, boy. Listen, when we get that when we get that act right in us, they be like, "Come on, baby," and we be like, "Yeah, baby." It's grown folk conversation, baby. Wind down Wednesday therapy with a sip, the People's Podcast, with your host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. All right, so let's get into this. So we enter into a period in time where people are celebrating what we refer to as what? Christmas. How Christmas. How many of you all celebrate Christmas? How many of you all do? If you celebrate Christmas, put a three on the timeline. Just to let you all know, I don't celebrate Christmas. So I won't be putting anything on the timeline this time. But if you celebrate Christmas, go ahead, put a three on the timeline. We I ain't gonna dog you out. But I don't celebrate Christmas because I know what's behind that, right? We we we've never as a people celebrated that. We were programmed and indoctrinated to participate in it, right? When we stumbled upon and came upon what we call churchanity, which they call Christianity, we got indoctrinated, right? We got programmed. Let me put that in slow motion. We got programmed. And for all of you all that don't know, because one of the reasons why family, myself and my constituent, the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shape shifter, the code breaker, and my other constituents have elected to do what we do because we were heavy on the church circuit. Listen to me. Fam, I know a lot of you all don't know this, but I was in some of the largest churches. I've been all on TV, radio, you name it, I've done it, right? But what we understood was that the people that need it the most are not the people that are going to go to church. So you're going to have to find some other mechanism to be able to reach them and give them the pertinent information that they need for survivability, for sustainability, for growth, for healing, for deliverance, right? For deliverance from something that may be holding them in bondage. Listen, everybody that smoke weed isn't a pothead, okay? There are some people that smoke weed and they are absolutely all right and behave accordingly. But then there are those that may smoke marijuana or weed or reefer or whatever you want to call it. I'm old school. We call it reefer, right? And they misbehave. Okay. Same thing with liquor. There are those of us that are connoisseurs. We sip because we find relaxation in that and we enjoy it. And we don't misbehave. We don't get out of character. We ain't out trying to fight nobody, beat nobody up, or any of those things. Right? So it's very important for us to note. Okay, Queen, I tell you, I'll get to you in a minute. So it's very important for us to note that it's okay to do anything in moderation. And I don't mean anything that violates the natural law that governs proper behavior. That's not what I'm saying. But when we come into the realm of the grown folks or into the realm of the adults, we have an understanding of how to behave. Okay. Tonight's topic is again, can you see? Do you care about what's going on? So we're gonna talk up in here, right? All right, let's see what Dorothy said. Let me see. We'll get to Tracy first. Tracy says, I participate. I ain't gonna lie. But you taught us years ago about the pagan holidays. That's right, Queen Tracy. Shout out to Queen Tracy and also King Anthony Love. They've been with me for over 20 some years as well. Let me share something with you all, family. When you are staple and you are established, there are those that will join themselves with you, and guess what? They'll never leave you. Anthony and Tracy Love has never left me. And guess how I met them? I met them through the only apostle that I'm connected to now because I won't go back in the church. I'm not going to do that. But if he called me, I'll go and minister for him. And he just celebrated a birthday. Shout out to him, Apostle Moshe Townsend Jr. That's how I met Queen Tracy and King Anthony Love. And also, we had another Conrad that transitioned. And I call his name always Prophet Parcell. Prophet Parcell was immense in doing things the right way. Shout out to you right now, Prophet Parcell. Peace, love, and light be upon you. Right? Thank you, Queen Tracy, for that. All right. So let's look at what Queen 217 Dorothy says. I let my children gain knowledge of all the holidays, but me personally, I don't. I let them grow and choose on their own. Their father is a Muslim. I teach them about everything. Okay. Great point. Okay. Queen Octavia says, great approach. Okay. Queen Octavia also says, I do enjoy night drives looking at the light display. You know what, Queen Octavia? Let me take this. Okay, I'm not fooling up with you. You, you, you owe some naught. like we say in old school, you on some naught. Yeah, once you know the truth, you can't unknow it. Yeah, right. Once you know it, you can't see. And this is why people duck, run, and hide. Because once you know the truth, you can't unknow it. It's like when you see what you see, guess what? You can't unsee it because it is what it is, right? Because it is what it is. And we, hey, Queen Tracy, we had some amazing times. Then we, yourself and uh, Prophet Parcell and I, we had some amazing times, you all, because there in North Carolina, I used to go up to North Carolina, and man, we had some amazing times. Yes, indeed. This journey that we take, you all, it's amazing. And remember, it's not the journey itself, it's how you take it. And what I want to say to you all tonight is that always recall that when you are taking your journey, take it with the knowledge of you traveling where you need to go. And you are not caught up in this materialistic cosmos or matrix. Most of us are caught up in this matrix, in materialism, right? Let me share something with you all. We're gonna talk about this tonight, right? I told y'all this is we talking about it. I've had to leave relationships because of materialism. And not only do males have to relieve themselves of those relationships, females also, because men are the same way. Men can be materialistic. You are caught up in this cosmos. You're caught up in that which is an illusion, right? I've left relationships, y'all. Listen to me. I don't listen, listen, listen. I will not subject myself to folly. You may, but I will not subject myself to folly. If you're caught up in that, if you're caught up in that, I need this, I need that. If you don't buy this for me, if you don't get this for me, I'm going to be a bye. Get your ass out of here. I ain't tripping with you. I'm gonna tell you something. Women and men, both of them, come a dime a dozen. Women, y'all can get a man. Man, y'all can get a woman. Right? You don't have to lock yourself down in foolishness. I'm talking some real wisdom right here. I'm talking some real wisdom. You don't okay. I need to get some cognac, y'all. Here we go. Salud. Now let me get back at this. Queen, I don't get caught up in that. I will walk away from you. And having you all notice, let me say that women, the real true women that's on this timeline, y'all know I'm getting ready to tell the truth. When men don't placate, when men don't cave and give into what you want them to do, why does it turn into the blame and shame game? Come on, sisters. I know y'all know that. I know y'all know that. Come on, come on, come on. I know y'all know that. It turns into what? The shame in the what? Blame game. Well, I'm gonna blame you and I'm gonna shame you. But wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm not just saying it's the women, but men also do the same thing. Oh, come on, talk to me. It's Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Therapy with a sip, grown folk conversation. If you're in here tonight and you're gonna be forthright, y'all got to come on, right? Queen Octavia says, I can testify that I had a major battle with my family over Christmas. We went toe to toe, and I was on the side that it celebrated the birth of Christ. Boy, they blew my off my shoulders when they backed it up biblically and proved it was pagan. It crushed me. How can it be wrong when all my life the churches celebrated it openly and we were all so happy to do so? I still need to have someone from all the churches I attended to explain to me, why are you doing this and you know it? Yeah, programming. I can answer that for you, Queen Octavia. Programming. That we've been programmed from childhood. And let me let you all in on a little something else, that if you do a deep dive in research concerning what we call Christmas, you'll find out that it's about harvesting energy. It's about getting you on a certain frequency so that your energy can be harvested. I know y'all thinking to yourself that, wait a minute, they can't harvest. Yes, yes, they can. They have instruments right now that can detect and determine what kind of energy that you are releasing. Right? Look it up. Look it up. I guarantee you it's there. Queen Octavia says, why you and these kids getting gifts on someone else's birthday? Exactly. Exactly. Great point. Do anyone want to answer that on the timeline? Yeah. If you don't dance to my beat, if I can't control what you do, when you do it, and how you do it, then I'll try to shame you and belittle you. Queen Octavia said, when they do that, run. Run. Y'all know we didn't have to listen. I'm telling you right now, hey family, if y'all be truthful, open, and honest, how many of you all had to leave a relationship running? I know I have. I left one relationship running with my shoes in my hand. Oh, yes. Look, I left running with my shoes in my hands. And thank goodness that the monks are coming through there now, called Alabama. I had to leave Alabama running with my shoes in my hands. Thank you, monks, for passing through Alabama right now, through Montgomery, Alabama. That's close to where I was at in Alabama. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know how many of you all are following the monks, but y'all need to pay attention. And hopefully, I'll mention something later about them. But you need to pay attention to the monks, right? Because mainstream media is not giving them any type of focus, any type of play, right? So, but I'm gonna say something to you all in a minute about that, and it's very important, right? Okay. Queen Tracy says, many of us have been taught to get all we can get from men. We've been taught we have what y'all want. Then when we see it doesn't work, we have to be reprogrammed. Yes, indeed, Queen Tracy. Let me read that again. Queen Tracy, hold on. We need to toast to that. Queen Tracy, you and Queen Octavia, we're gonna have to toast to y'all because y'all is out here with dynamite. Okay. All right. Listen, Crown Nine Shine Vibes is in the house. Greetings, King. Listen. So with that, listen, may you live forever and shall I never die. Salute, salute, salute. Boy, if y'all get me through that bell tonight, boy, my queen is gonna have my head. All right, sippers, let's do it. Let's do it. Right. Mm-hmm. There it is. Okay. Oh, we're gonna make it do what it do, baby. It's one down. Grown folk conversation. I'm gonna tell y'all again. If you ain't grown, get your ass up. Right? We ain't playing around. We ain't playing around. Okay. 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 Y'all come on. Like Mike said, chum on. Yeah. What Mike say, y'all? Mike said, chum on. I never knew what that meant, but it meant something. Chum on. Chum on. Yeah. Yes, indeed, baby. Chum on. All right. So, okay. So let me see how much time we got left. Okay. We got a few minutes. We got a few more minutes left. Got a few more minutes left. Okay. So man, we look, look, look. What? Man, if you take people Christmas away, they will fight you. I love my family. Listen, my family was like, boy, this is a tradition. But if you look at the word tradition, you're going to find some words in there. One of the words you're going to find in there is the word trade. Trade. It is comprised of many words, but trade. See, tradition only holds value when what it has the ability to be traded for something greater, right? So when it has lost its value, then tradition no longer has any power. And this is the time frame that we're in with religion. Religion is tradition. It has no more power. It can't trade anything and get something back. Oh, y'all gonna talk to me? Is one therapy with a sip. Grown folk conversation. Listen to me. This is the People's Podcast, and I guarantee you, ain't nobody else claiming that it is the People's Podcast. So if you hear it anywhere else, guess what? It came from where? The one, the host with the most, the cosmic commander, the apostle, the prophet. Listen, I heard somebody, listen, I was, I'm like a buzzer. I scoured through the internet, right? I heard a prominent um uh YouTuber use my phrase. Guess what they said? Y'all know it. Hey, Lisa, what's going on, Queen? 217, baby. Y'all know what I always say, right? Govern yourself what? Accordingly. Y'all know who say that. Nobody else saying it. The one, the host with the most, the cosmic commander, the apostle, the prophet, right? And as I'm signing off, I always tell y'all do what? If y'all know what I tell y'all, put it on the timeline. Let me see what y'all say. What do I tell you all when I'm signing off? Come on, talk to me. What do I tell y'all? Yeah. I'm gonna see who know. Queen Octavia, boy, you on one tonight, ain't you? Queen Octavia says I was fighting. I would wake up singing happy birthday to Jesus, not knowing that I was slapping him in the face. You do it. Do it, Queen. That's Queen Octavia, baby. Yes, indeed. I see Queen Octavia put it out there real quick. Do what? Govern yourself what? Accordingly. Y'all know ain't nobody else out there doing that. Y'all know who doing that? The one, the host with the most, the cosmic commander on what? The People's Podcast. And I guarantee you, guess what? People gonna start saying in a minute, the People's Podcast. Why? Because we're feel full of knowledge in Wind Down Wednesday. Why are we feel full of knowledge? Because knowledge has in it three words. How many of you all know what three words are in knowledge? If you've been following me, you know what three words are in knowledge. Put them out there if you know what three words are in knowledge. I'm gonna give you just a few minutes. Let me put some music in the background and give us just a few minutes. There it is. Come on, y'all. Let's sip on this yak. Salute. If you love wine, then you know they make no wine before it's dirty. Yes, indeed. You know they make no wine before it's dirty. I'm not gonna go beyond the veil. I do not feel jousting. She likes to joust. She said, she told me, she said, mine may be shorter than yours, but I'll joust if you know, you know. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Queen Tracy says, Muse over here, ponder on it, but by all means, govern yourselves accordingly. Yes, indeed. The master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shape shifter, the code breaker maker says, hold what you get. Music. Charge a data money. Andro. But about old me. Up, you say, according. Okay, Queen Octavia, she says, know the ledge. Queen Teresa says, hold what you got. That's that Moscato. All right, King Vibe says, knowledge equals ledge. I got you, Doc. Guess what's up, baby? Yes, indeed. Yeah, I know y'all gonna get it. This is what we do, baby. It's Wind Down Wednesday therapy with a grown folk conversation. Listen, ain't no dum dums in here. Ain't dum dums. Did you hear me? Ain't no dum dums. All the dum dums are somewhere giggling, laughing, and have no idea about what's going on. Anybody with me? Y'all with me? If you're with me and you love me, put a one on. If you're with me and you love me, put a one. If you're still in the room, and even if you're out there, put a one. Because you can. Go ahead. It's okay. We got just a few minutes left, y'all. Because I try to hold you all about 60 minutes because we all know that 60 minutes allow us to do what? How many of you all know? I want somebody to put up. How many of you all know what happens when you can hold your attention for 60 minutes? Let me see. No. Put it out there. So I can toast you. Put it out there so I can toast you. Come on. Look, Queen Octavia beat everybody. Look at her. You know what? Queen Octavia ain't fooling up with you. Okay, so Queen Octavia is determined that I must pour just a little. Like, hey, y'all know what we used to say back in the day, y'all? Y'all know what we used to say back in the day? Bingo Long and the Traveling All-Stars, baby. It's what, yo. Hanging out with your host. Just so my queen will know, a master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shape shifter, the code breaker, did this. I didn't. He did. Okay. Let me tell y'all something. I got people around me, y'all, that y'all don't even know they there. I got people with me that had been here for over 27 years. No, listen. And they are scattered, right? I ain't talking about misfits. I know somebody gonna say misfits. Oh, he talking about us like we misfits. No, you have to understand what misfits mean. Look at the word. It's a compound word. It means MIT. Mit, and then fit. That compound prefix on that means to miss. MISS. It means to misplace something. When you're talking about misfits, it means that you're not in the proper place. Don't y'all know there's some people that are among us that have no business being in the midst of us? Because why? One, they have not earned it. Two, they're disrespectful. How many of y'all have experienced this? This is a big thing now. Disrespect. Disrespect. That's why I don't demonstrate as much as I used to, because there is so much disrespect. Whoever these parents are that are rearing these children, they need counseling sessions. They need therapy. They need coaching. And then the thing about it is that those that are coaching, they're not properly prepared. Excuse me, it's just me. It's just me. Y'all, we got 1 minute. So can I do this? Can I ask you all to donate? Donate. If you donate, please put it on the timeline so that we can shout you out. We have 1 minute left. I'm asking. There's a number of you all in the room. Donate. I'm a content. I need your financial support. Here. Even if it's $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. Here. This is the information right there. My cash app. But listen, I am your host, the one with the box, the problem, the cosmic. On what? The People's Podcast. I guarantee you, I will give you information that will sit in your lap where you don't have to fight to try to understand it, understand it. It'll sit right in your lap. You'll be like, I never thought about that. But listen, I've come to that space, place, and time. Let me see. Y'all got Bring that Davy says, how can you coach someone else's life? You don't have a good grasp of your own. Great question. Patricia says, these parents, they need to ask. No, but for real, I hear you, Queen. Yeah. Please, if you have Zelle, DM me. Bring it. Octavius, let you all know, please. If you have Zelle, DM me. You all know how to DM. Gratitude, family. This is the season of giving, isn't it? Then give some. But anyway, I reached that space, place, and time where you all know I do what? Let me cut my background. You all know that I've reached that space, place, and time where I must say what? Hold what you got. Muse over, cogitate upon, ponder on, meditate upon. But by all means, do what? Govern yourselves accordingly. One love, eternal life, peace, power, prosperity, and what? In the words of the Prince of Peace, JP, excellent health. Right?